Hey, Michigan Pines Tree Farm. We just wanted to take a minute to introduce ourselves and talk a little bit about what our vision is and what we want to do with the farm. My name is Ron, and this is my wife, Kristen.
Hey!
So one of the questions we've been asked is why a Christmas tree farm?
Right. And so I'm going to be answering that. Really though, to go back to the introduction, we've been asked a couple different questions, which Ron mentioned one of them, and we just kind of wanted to introduce ourselves because I'm always behind the camera, recording the kids because they're so cute and we love them so much. So the Christmas tree farm is for the kids. We wanted to do that for our family and for our family's future, and we wanted to just do something where we could be outside with the kids and let them work alongside with us. So my dad is a farmer and he recently retired from farming, but that was our family farm that had been in our family for forever, since the early 1900s. And we had gone back and forth for a while just trying to decide if we should buy the farm or not buy the farm and what would we do with all that land, and we didn't know. And I was thinking, like, let's plant lavender, which would be a lot of lavender. And then we talked about maybe doing an apple orchard, which would be a lot of apples, and it didn't spark any sort of like thing that we wanted to do. And then finally one day we were just like, let's just do a Christmas tree farm. And we started doing some research and visiting some Christmas tree farms, and the more we thought about it and talked about it and prayed about it, we were like, this is it. Like, this is what we have to do for our family. So that is why. That's why a Christmas tree farm.
I think for both of us, and me especially, I wanted to own property most of my life, and to have the opportunity after Kristen's dad retired from farming to buy the family farm and to start off with 12 acres, and potentially we'll be able to move up to 25, 30 acres, but this is a good start for us. There's 2 barns on the property and some equipment and a lot of knowledge that we can gain from Kristen's family and their history in farming as well. So
yeah, so we're excited about it, and the kids are so excited about it, and it's been sweet to see them running around and planting trees and, you know, digging in the dirt and just getting excited, and also to kind of see our family come together. My dad's been super helpful. My mom's been helping, you know, with the kids while they've been outside, and even during like the coronavirus pandemic, like she's just been outside with them, letting them run around and kind of keeping an eye on them so we could get things planted and in the ground. My dad has been so helpful with like the schematics of like how the farm's gonna go, laying out all the trees and everything. So it's just it's been cool to kind of just see everybody working together, and I don't know, we're excited about like what this is gonna turn into. So for right now, we have 1,000 trees in the ground. We have more on order for this fall. So the plan is to just fill up, 10 acres?
roughly 10 acres that we have of land to plant on.
So 10 acres of Christmas trees, which is about how many an acre? I don't know. We're thinking like 14,000 total Christmas trees.
12 or 1,400 an acre.
Right.
Yep.
So another question that we were asked is, what kind of trees are we planting? So
just this past Friday, we planted Fraser firs, concolor firs, balsam firs, white pines and Scotch pines. And then in the fall, we have Douglas firs coming in, and we have more Fraser firs coming in, which will give us a total at the end of the year of 1,500 trees.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to that. The Douglas firs were actually on back order. It's a pretty popular tree. But the reason that we chose these trees is just based on the research that we've done. And then based on like the soil in Michigan and what is like a most popular Christmas tree in Michigan, you know, what holds their needles for the longest, what has the best, you know, flavor and aroma and fragrance. We're also thinking of, you know, doing wreaths and swags and extra things like that, which is kind of why we chose the white pine. But it's been really interesting. We've learned a lot about Christmas trees, which has been cool.
It's been very interesting, and it's been exciting, and didn't know there was so much to know about Christmas trees other than cutting it down and putting it in your house and throwing some ornaments on it. So to learn all the different variations of trees, to gain knowledge with that, has been exciting.
Yeah.
So for the next question, I'll take that one on. How long did it take us to plant the trees? Our crew consisted of myself, 2 other gentlemen from GLC Landscaping, which a friend of ours owns. He referenced 2 really good workers, and Dale and Chris, and we had a good time working with them. We planted the 1,000 trees in approximately 8 hours with a lot of help from my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, then Kristen, and our 9-year-old Chloe and 6-year-old Isabel helped out a lot, and our 2-year-old Jacob just ran around a lot. But the girls were a great help in finishing that up. And also one thing that we had to do just beyond the 8 hours of planting those trees was plotting out where those trees go. And that took nearly the whole day before that to plot that out. But as we moved on and worked on, we found out quicker and more efficient ways to plot out the trees. So, but having a father-in-law with a history in farming, we needed to make sure that those rows were straight and everything looked good and looked even. And he helped us out immensely, and everything does look really good and really straight. So we appreciate him for that.
Yeah, that was cool to see the done product. So we're glad that we were able to like record in advance, because for us to be able to kind of like look back and learn from our mistakes, but then also see the things that we did well that we want to, you know, emulate in the future. And I think that was really important for us to do. And then also to just like see the kids on the journey with us, it's just been really sweet to see that, and they love it. They earned a lot of stickers on their sticker chart for helping us, so that was good. Go ahead.
Next question was asked, when will the trees be ready, and kind of what is our plan for opening up the Christmas tree farm? So Kristen, I'll let you take that one over.
Okay. So the trees, based on the size that we planted, they're gonna take about 5 years, maybe up to 7 years. And honestly, that just depends on what size tree you want to put in your house. So they grow 1 foot and 1.5 feet a year. Some of the trees that we planted were already 1 foot?
I'd say probably about 18 inches were the tallest trees. Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, probably 5 years. If you want a taller tree, it might be a little bit longer. But we are planning on, not this year, because this is like our year of moving and our year of planting and our year of planning out the farm. But next year we are going to have pre-cuts available. So we're going to go up north and we're going to just get a bunch of pre-cuts and bring them down and have those available for people to come to the farm and just, you know, be able to experience the farm and see what we've done, to see the animals, and just to get like a really great pre-cut tree from Michigan, locally. So that's kind of what we're planning on doing next year.
So in talking about animals, that's another thing that we have planned for the farm, is not only a Christmas tree farm, but also to have other things for the family to do, so that you're not just coming to cut a Christmas tree, but it's an overall experience. And that will involve animals. We already have chickens and a rabbit that will be expanded into other animals. We plan on putting in a fire pit once the one silo is gone. We still have one silo left. And then there'll be other classes. Anything else you want to add to that, Kristen?
We'll have like a store, and we're gonna have just some different things available. So send us your ideas of things that you would like to see on a Christmas tree farm. We've gone to how many? 3 or 4. So we've come up with like some ideas based on that, and some ideas based on like what our family would like to see or what our kids would like to see. And I'm sure every year it's gonna grow and change. But that, like what Ron said, we just want to create like a really special family-friendly experience for you to bring your friends to, or your family to, or just yourself to come and just feel like that nostalgic Christmas, like just warmth with your family. That's what we want to help create for you. The next question was, what will you do in the meantime, which is, we're gonna do the pre-cut trees until the trees are fully grown. But again, I mean, everything's like changing and evolving. We don't know how fast the trees will grow, but we're just gonna kind of share our journey with you guys along the way, which is why we have this YouTube channel. and we're learning how to take videos, and we're
Day by
learning,
day.
right, we're learning that we might need to get a better, like a microphone or something, because you can't hear us sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's fun to do this together.
And what we're doing right now is we're researching a lot of zero turns and tractors. We do need that kind of equipment to cut the grass. Well, it's actually rye that's coming up in the field that Kristen's father had planted before. It looks like a grass, but so we're looking at zero turns and tractors and figuring out the best way to cut that down. So if there's any recommendations for that, we'd appreciate that. And
we have some ideas, so when we come down to it, we'll share with you what we get. But if you do have any tips or tricks or anything, like, we are totally open to ideas. This is just something that we've done quite a bit of research before starting this, but we're gonna be learning along the way too, so it'll be cool just to see what happens. And then we're gonna be getting like some stuff for our shop, so we'll share that with you when it comes. We have this awesome mug. We just got this. We only bought one, so we're sharing it.
Yep.
And we're just trying to see like how it washes, how we like it. We might get something bigger. We haven't decided if we like it yet. Oh, but it holds things. So there's that. And we did wash in the dishwasher once. But we want to deliver like quality products to you. So we want things that are made in the USA, things that, you know, are local. We do want to have like a lot of like local products. You know, we're talking about doing honey. The girls want llamas and goats and
things that are organic and natural.
Right, all kinds of things. So we just need to just figure this out, and we're gonna just share it with you guys, and we're excited to share it with you, and we're excited to get this started, and we'll see what happens.
Yep, so that is us, Michigan Pines Tree Farm. Again, Ron and Kristen, along with our 3 kids, Chloe, Isabel, and Jacob, and we're excited to take this journey with you and appreciate all comments and recommendations. So we'd love to hear from you.
Subscribe to our page.
And like our videos.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Hey, Michigan Pines Tree Farm. We just wanted to take a minute to introduce ourselves and talk a little bit about what our vision is and what we want to do with the farm. My name is Ron, and this is my wife, Kristen.
Hey. My turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was that? Is that a burp? Oh my gosh. All right. Be serious.
We have to do it. Okay.
Talk about the kids. Why are you laughing?